All right, what's up, guys? VV back with another video. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how to get set up on the sim, on One Piece TCG sim, because I have had a few people ask me about how to get set up. So that's what we're going to tackle in today's video. It's going to be a quick tutorial on how to get set up and how to work the interface a little bit, what you see on the screen here, what each thing does, and yeah, just a general introductory video on how to get started on the sim. So let's go ahead and dive straight into this, guys. Excuse me. All right. So first things first is you want to go to this website that you see at the very top here. I'll try to have this listed down in the comment section below or in the description of the video. This is linktr.ee and then /MAE Batsu, B-A-T-S-U. Okay. And once you get to here, there's a bunch of links. You can check out all of these. This will get you to the Discord for Batsu. Batsu is the person who makes the sim. Okay, so he is the person you need to know. Okay, but once you get to here, there's two different links to go through. The first one is this one, and I don't believe it's working currently. Yeah, this one is temporarily disabled because this can happen when the link has been shared or downloaded too many times in a day. But they have a backup one as well. It's this one right here. They're called Swanky's version. I don't know what that means. I just know that's the one you click on. Swanky's version backup will get you to here. And let me go and back out of this and show you. You click on it, and it takes you to here. Now, from here, it's going to depend on what kind of computer you have. Or if you're doing this on your Android phone, here's some stuff here for you to download. I'm not going to walk through that. This is on my computer. So let's go to what I do know. What is all this? Okay, so there's the iOS, Linux, Mac, and Windows. I use Windows, so that's the version I'm going to show you in this video, guys. I don't know how to run the others, but I would imagine they're very similar. So you'll go down to whatever your version is. For me, it's Windows. And over here on the right, you see where it says download. So you're going to click download. And it's going to say this. It's going to give you this warning like, hey, we can't scan this file for viruses. That's okay. You know, this is someone, you know, if you want to play the sim, you have to trust it, right? And you'll hit download anyway. At this point, you are going to save it to your computer. Down here at the bottom right where it says save. Call it whatever you want to, but it's going to be a .zip file. Okay, once you've got that down here, it's going to show up like this one right here. Okay, let me cancel out because I'm not going to save the same file twice. There's no reason. And here's what it looks like, right? Once you're to here, that you're in a good spot. You won't have this bottom one. You won't have the one where there's no zip file on it. You're going to have to click on the zip folder, right-click, and do an extract all. When you click extract all, it's going to come up with this. Where do you want to put the file? You could probably make your own folder for this if you want to, but generally speaking, think about the nature of One Piece and the nature of TCGs. You're going to be updating this file or, you know, downloading a new client, so to speak, once every 3 months. Whenever new cards come out, you're going to be deleting your old stuff and downloading a new one, right? Some people might just leave their old versions. I don't know. That's up to you. That's, you know, it's up to you. But I just get rid of my old versions and then I get left with the new ones, you know. So that's what you do. You would wherever you want to extract it to, click there and extract this button right here. Okay, I've already extracted mine, and this is what it looks like. It'll show up as this folder right here. Okay. Now from here, you'll double-click that, double-click the builds_windows, and it's this .exe file. That is how you will turn on the sim. That is how you'll load it up, and you'll be able to play with everybody else. When you double-click that, this is what comes up. It might take a second for it to load. You know, it depends on the speed of your computer. I think it usually takes like 5 or 10 seconds to pop up. It doesn't take very much time at all. Now on this front screen here, you're going to go over to Deck Editor. Click that, and then you're going to make whatever deck you want to. It usually takes a little bit for it to load in the cards, and you'll see that here. Like I clicked on black, and now it's loading in all the cards. And it's a little bit choppy because it's loading in all of these different images. So let's just say we want to make a black-green deck, right? Okay, I clicked green, and now it's starting to load in all the green cards. And it is choppy. Like your computer's not chopping, mine is. It depends on how fast your computer is and all that good stuff, but it does take a second for it to load in. But now I have all the black and green cards loaded on here. And from here, excuse me, you can do what you want to. You know, like, oh, we'll make a black-green Isho deck, right? Or a black-green Perona, whatever you're trying to do, right? It just depends on what kind of deck you're trying to make. Let me see. Did yeah, they did add Perona. So then, oops, there we go. And then let's say you wanna do a search of like just Thriller Bark. Okay, you type in Thriller, and now here's all your Thriller Bark options, right? Or if you were trying to make a Navy deck, right? You type in Navy, and it finds that keyword. And over here on the left, it does explain some things, like to do counter 2,000. You know, if you're looking for just 2,000 counter cards, well, here they all are for the colors we have. We can add purple to that. We can add yellow, blue, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. Okay, and there is, like I said, on the left here, it does explain how you can search for certain things in particular, like blocker. Like we can look up blocker, and let's just look up any blue blockers we can find, just as an example, and here they all are. Right, so very cool stuff here. All right, and that's just the general way to download the zip file, extract it. I was going to say unzip, but extract it, and then have it all installed on your computer for you to play it. Now, once you've created a deck, you'll save it, give it a name and save it, and then you can load your decks at any time. Someone asked me for a black-yellow list. This is what I've been running recently on the ladder. I'll show the ladders in just a second. Not the ladder, excuse me, not the ranked ladder, just on the sim. Black-yellow Luffy. Okay, I can load this up, and you can save all your decks on here. And whenever a new version of the game comes out, what you can do, remember this folder we were just at. Like, let me go back. Wherever you extracted your game to, like right here for me, I just have it under downloads. I double click that, go to builds windows, and then here's all my decks that I have currently. So I can just copy paste these, just drag click, or you could do if you click this and hold down shift and click the bottom one, that will select all of them. And then you can right click, copy these, and put them over to the new folder when that comes out, whenever you get the new game. So that way you at least have all your old decks. It's up to you though. You don't have to do that. You can just manually put them all in, because there's going to be new cards to put in anyway, right? So theoretically, you don't have to do this, but it could make your life a little bit easier. Okay, so back to where we were. Once you load all your decks in, let's just click on this, and then what you'll do, you'll go back to lobby, and settings you can mess with. This is all like, you can change your name to whatever you want to on here. Like I usually change my name every single day to some random numbers and letters. I don't keep a standard name. I change it every single day, because one thing about being a content creator is you don't want people playing like a certain way against you versus other people. It's like, no, I want this guy to think I'm just a random player on here, and I want this to be a normal game. But on here, you can have auto draw turned on, skip block, trigger, confirm intern, confirm dawn attach. There's all kinds of different things for you to read through to see how you want the game to load, right? And then, oh yeah, we already talked about editing the deck. And you could solo versus yourself if you want to, like load whichever decks you want to play against yourself with. And then you can just, I'm just going to blast through these real quick and show you like how it'll just go through, where you can see both of your hands, obviously, so that you can play them out. But this is a good way to test to see if things are working the way you want. And the other option, I keep hitting deck editor. The other option is multiplayer. Now on here, I have most of the time I like to play on the Eastern stuff, the stuff that I don't have access to. But it's good to play on the West as well to try out some decks. I think I only have Uda available right now, because this just came out. 1.21a just came out, and that's one of the reasons I'm doing this video. People asked like, "Hey, can you do a video explaining how to set this up?" And that's what this video is for. So when you get to multiplayer, you can play on the Western stuff, which is the current Western meta, what we play in over here in the West. Or you can play in the Eastern, where you have like all these cool, all the new cool cards that are out over in the East that we don't have access to yet. So you'll click on the deck that you want. You'll sort through your decks. Like, okay, we'll just do red, purple, law. And then from here, you will host a public game or do a quick join. I found that hosting a public game works the best for me. I'm probably going to join a game now and have to leave, but I just want to show you guys that's what has worked the best for me. But sometimes quick joining works just as well. Okay, and let's see. I'll give it just a little bit longer to see if it lets us in. But that's the other thing too. I will say is when you do a multiplayer Eastern and just host public game, it lets you back out if no one joins. But if you do a quick join, one thing I noticed. See, okay, can't enter room likely full. Let me try again. Okay, it's letting me go back to main this time. But sometimes when you do a quick join, it won't let you go back to main. Okay. And then from here, as you can see, my head's in the way. Sorry, guys. Let me move this a little bit. As you can see over here, let me just hit, I'll hit go first. and you'll just go through the game like normal. Here, we'll even go through a quick game real quick. Not the greatest hand. We'll mulligan this. Okay, I like this one a lot better. So we'll just go ahead and go through a game. Blue-purple doesn't have a lot of removal, so I don't have a problem with playing out my my Raise Max. I'll try and play really fast for y'all so we can keep this as part of the tutorial. Nice. He plays Domino, returns it back. This is Hannibal where he can draw a card from it. Okay, we'll draw Dawn. We'll just keep going in here. We'll swing 5, see if we get a card from hand or a card from life, and we'll just play out our Shiraya. Okay. He actually gave us the Domino. That's interesting. All right. He swings 5 at me. We'll take it. We'll actually draw some cards. Nice. We actually got a very good card that we got from our life there. Into that. Okay. So because I have another Raise Max, I actually am probably going to use this card to get rid of his Doflamingo, because I'm going to play out my Captain Kidd here to play, and then wait a second. Oh, see, he's going to return that to Rampadon. Very nice. Okay, and then we're going to be able to play out some cards here. I'm curious as to how this interaction will work. Your turn once per turn. This will return a Dawn and put us back to 4. So we might not be able to use Shashi and Penguin properly here. But we'll see. We'll actually find out together. Okay, let me do a Dawn -3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, we were fine either way. Because it got us down 3 down to 2 Dawn. So the order is return one of your opponent's characters. So we'll return that, and we'll play out the Shashi and Penguin. Oh, and it does let us choose the order. That's really nice. So we'll choose this first, and then we'll gain the Dawn. We'll attack. Sorry, guys. We're just kind of swinging in right now. Going really aggressive. Let's see what we get him down to here. This card is kind of like... Most times I try to keep an opening hand with Red Purple Law just to play Shashi and Penguin. Because it's so good at fixing your Dawn. And then also having the Captain Kidd on curve like that on turn 3. Odd curve. Just awesome. He has 5 Dawn left to play with. He's probably going to play a Queen or a Kid. Or maybe an X-Drake. We can block for 6. Nah, we'll let him go. That's fine. We'll just let it go there. He should be playing a blocker here. Okay, he played out Imperial Ivankov. On play, reveal top card of your deck. Play up to 1 cost 2 character. Okay, so he did that and then returned it. Interesting. Okay. So in this situation, we are just going to try to get this card off the board. We'll do it like this. Yeah, it doesn't have blocker, but that's okay. We have no 3 cost. So what we're going to do here is... Let me do this first. We'll swing 5. Excuse me. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to be able to play out both of these. So let me just go ahead and do that real quick. Select 3 Dawn, and then opponent's character. 1, 2, 3. We'll go this. And then we will play out this guy. We will activate his effect first. It doesn't matter. We go up 5 there. And then let me try to get some damage through right here. We really want to get him down to 2, because then we can swing in with this guy. Nice. And we're going to do that. We're actually going to swing all the way out here. That's rough, guys. This is a rough pull for this poor guy here, this Hannibal player. Yeah, and he just quits. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That was a little bit of fun. But that's how it works. As you can see, it's going to ask you a lot of options on the right to confirm to confirm what you want to do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can't wait to play Red Purple Law. So there you go, guys. There's like a little demo of how to play the game. Again, what I did, there was multiplayer. I went to Eastern. Quick join does work, but typically I host my own public game, and it works the exact same way. I'm going to back out of this game just so you guys can kind of see what's going on. And see, it joined here. Let me say sorry, I got to go. Or sorry. All right. Told him, sorry, I shouldn't have started the game. No time. Back to main. Okay, so that's how it works. Just to give you guys a heads up to see how things run. Well, hopefully that helped, guys. If you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to put them down in the comment section below. This is such an amazing resource, the One Piece TCG Simulator. And I will have links down in the comment section. Let me bring that back up too. Like this link tr.ee/Maybatsu. this is such a great resource to have access to, because again, you can follow this guy on Twitter, the guy that runs the guy that runs the the actual sim who makes it. Here's his Twitch. Here's like the downloads for the game, and then a bunch of other random stuff. I haven't even gone through all this, so you'll have to kind of go through this at your own leisure, at your own discretion. Patreon if you want to support the guy, good stuff. YouTube channel, main English Discord, awesome, all kinds of stuff. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already. And until next time, guys, peace.